Thanksgiving 2009. The first item that I'm cooking is a leek, potato and carrot stir-fried vegetable. Here are the leeks, and you do need to cut the ends off because that's not an edible part. The potatoes could be peeled to remove some ice, but otherwise you can use them with the peels as long as you scrub them well and clean. And then this is the skillet which I'm heating up, where I'm going to add the oil and then start adding spices like mustard. This is my spice container, which contains turmeric, coriander or cilantro seeds. This is fenugreek seeds, methi. These are some types of pulses with cinnamon sticks, which I'm not going to use. Black mustard seeds, one of the prime ingredients. And I'm also going to use asafoetida powder. It's a resin that is a good antioxidant. Turmeric powder, and then sambar powder, which is a South Indian spice mix. So there's some water heating separately in a pressure cooker for cooking carrots and potatoes. In the skillet I'm going to add some oil, and once the oil heats up, and you can see it is heating up, I'm going to add mustard seeds and then the pulses, which is split lentils, yellow split lentils called chana dal, and white urad dal, white split lentils without the covering. And I'll add mustard seeds before this. I might also add curry leaves, which I have in the freezer. So these are what curry leaves look like. And these are actually frozen curry leaves. The fresh ones look much more green and rich in color. I'm going to show it on a white background. Also, once the oil gets hot, I'm going to add after I add the mustard seeds and other things, I'm going to add red onions. So that's why I'm cutting some red onions for it right now. These really tear my eyes up. Sometimes I chew gum if that helps to stop my eyes from tearing up, but usually I just deal with it. Oil is hot, and take some mustard seeds. That's about a teaspoon. It's a big spoon, so it means half a teaspoon. Add it to the oil, and you can see the mustard seeds will begin to pop very soon. In the meantime, I also get ready some split lentils, yellow split lentils, and you can see the mustard seeds are beginning to pop. I'm going to move the camera away and add lentils around it. Some people wait for the mustards to actually begin popping, but I just go ahead and do it at this stage. It's okay. And you can also add some white lentils, and let me remove the cinnamon sticks. Then add more white lentils. These things basically give a nice little crunch to your stir fry. That's the reason why I add these. It is not mandatory that you have to add these lentils, but you can also add peanuts at this stage if you like the little crunchy flavor. And actually peanuts get softer afterward when you add any water or vegetables. And at this stage I can also slowly begin adding some cumin seeds if I have those. I'm skipping out on those, but I'm adding cilantro seeds, and I'm adding also the asafoetida powder. So now the lentils have cooked better, and the mustards haven't really popped because I kept the temperature low because I got a phone call in between. So now I'm going to let it pop. I've raised the temperature a little bit. I never go beyond medium on electric heating because it heats up too fast and too hard to control it back. But if you're working on a gas flame, you could go to high and then quickly switch it back to medium, and you actually have a good response time. So I'll let these mustard seeds pop and other things brown up a little. Keep a careful watch on these though, because otherwise they will char and start smoking. You want to avoid that. And once this is just ready and turning brown, I'll add the onions to this, and there'll be some splatter, but you know, you can handle it. Also, I'm going to add the curry leaves at this stage itself, and then I'm going to put it back inside the freezer because I want to retain those for other purposes. So I just added the onions, and once the onions begin to caramelize a little bit, you can turn the heat down. So here are the potatoes that I'm chopping, and I'm chopping them fairly fine. They are, I mean, if you look at my finger for comparison, smaller than an inch, half an inch typically. And let's see if I can get a shot of myself here cutting the potatoes. Cut them lengthwise to small pieces and then chop them smaller. The next step is adding the potatoes to the skillet on top of the onions and other things. And then I'm going to continue chopping the leeks, and I'll add them in a second. Now I also chopped the leeks fine. I slit the length of the leeks into 2 longitudinal sections, and then I split them, like chop them fine. And I'm adding them to the skillet now. And I'm just going to let it stir it now and then and make a stir fry out of it. I'm going to add a little bit more turmeric powder now. Turmeric powder. Just use my hands and sprinkle lightly. And if you like a little tanginess in your stir-fried curry, you can add tomatoes, or you can spritz a little lemon juice at the end of the cooking, or right on your plate. Try to avoid adding lemon juice to the skillet itself. It'll burn off and give funny smells. So this is how the potato leek curry looks like, close to finishing. Of course, there's a little bit of burning because I kept the heat high, and sorry for the fogging of the camera, but a little bit of burning down there because I kept the heat high. So you see those portions a little bit burned. Anyhow, coming out fine. The sambar, which was made with potato and carrots and lentils and spinach, which I microwaved separately, is also coming out fine. I just need to add sambar powder and puli or tamarind to it. Carrot halwa with rice milk. I added sugar and cardamom to it right now. It's stewing, so we'll see how the carrot pudding comes out. And this is a carrot halwa with garnishings of cashews on it. It's finally ready, and it was made with rice milk, carrots, sugar and cardamom powder.
Yummy.
Dokla, watermelons, fried tofu.
Hi, Marisa.